Work with me here. There we go. Hello everyone, welcome back to Let's Glitch Pokemon Yellow. Today I'm going to be showing you a glitch move. This glitch move shares some similar effects to Super Glitch actually. It's pretty interesting. What's also interesting is the move actually doesn't have a name. Technically I don't think it does, because you can see here it's just blank. So I call it the blank move or the dash move. I also refer to it as cooltrainer because in Pokemon Red and Blue, the typing for the move is called cooltrainer female symbol, and it also has like the dash name. But like it consistently, at least from what I've seen and have experienced myself, is that usually it just says cooltrainer female symbol for the typing basically. As you can see, it doesn't have a type right now, but that changes occasionally. As you can see here, I'm like using the select menu, nothing's really changing. So I know sometimes you can get some interesting effects with that from Super Glitch, but it's not quite working here. Oh, here we go. So you listen to that. It sounds like a TMTrainer effect. It's another similarity to Super Glitch it has. And as you can see here, it's going to play this out. We've seen this before. And it's going to faint the Pidgey. We'll speed through this. As you can see, I got a lot more experience than I should have, because I was like a level 2 Pidgey. So that's pretty interesting. I should also say that Ditto learns this move. If you switch around the moves after it transforms, you can actually get this move to show up. However, that does not work in Yellow. It just crashed, as you can see. That does not work in Yellow, and what's convenient is that XX actually learns it at level 40, and it also learns it at level 55, as we'll see here. It just flat out replaces it. XX had moves before this, as you can see. I'll show it here. Speed up this. As you can see, it had moves here the whole time, but for some reason it was covering up, which kind of gives me like the idea of what Q does, which isn't surprising because I feel like technically this the index number of this move is 0, which is kind of equal to 256, and 256 and 255 seem to do some strange things in these 8-bit games, so it's not too surprising. So at 55 we're going to learn it again. It's called Firo. It's cool because it like switches around the move. So let's see what we should replace with Firo. So as we can see when we go back here, it's back to how it was kind of. Although this time the type says A, but it changes occasionally, as we saw when it gave us the TMTrainer effect. It was all glitched up, which is typically what you'll get when you get the TMTrainer effect. And it seems like Pidgey seems to trigger it best, from what I've seen. Like Rattata usually doesn't give me much luck. Let's see if that's consistent, because I'm actually going to cut to another route. It does based on location. Particularly within the route, there's a concept that I haven't introduced yet that I need to really go into. But basically it's like metamap script kind of stuff, where it's like it takes into account where you are on this particular map of Route 1, and basically what tile you're standing on can have different effects just based on that. So that's something that I need to look into more. And also introduce, because I haven't quite done that yet, but I wanted to show off a couple things like this before getting into that, because it gets kind of complicated. There's a lot more you need to know, more than just like, oh, open the fight menu, leave type deal. So we're not really getting anywhere with this, so I'm going to show one more thing and then cut to another route. So as you can see here, just cut back to where I have 54, level 54 on XX, and it learns it at 55, but it doesn't actually learn it since it already knows it. And it's kind of interesting that happens, because like, as I showed, if I teach it Thunderbolt or even just try to, it just flat out replaces it completely, so that's pretty interesting. So now I'm going to cut to another route, and I'll see you guys there. Okay, I'm back here. You can see XX level 55. I have cooltrainer. This is the route where the gambler's on. We're going to encounter hopefully a Pidgey, because Pidgey seems to have the best results with this. There's a particular effect I want to get. I'll also show off the effect in battle a little bit more, because there's still more I need to talk about with cooltrainer. I'll refer to it as cooltrainer, because that's what I first learned it as. Okay, hopefully Pidgey will work here. No, didn't this time. But as you can see, when I use the move, it tends to just replace... Oh. Alright, here's a newer one. This one does not come up very often. So it gave me the TMTrainer effect. It says 9 Pidgey, which I think is so funny. It's going to go through the TMTrainer effect. The particular effect that I want to get is to where it doesn't like default to going through this, and it will allow me to like act beforehand, but it's not doing that now. So I'm actually just going to reload, because that's not going to be very helpful. Let's see if we can go through this again. Let's see here. So you can see here, it just takes the name. Yeah, for some reason it seems like teleport likes to fail a lot. I don't know if that is because of a glitch that I haven't introduced yet, which is the 1 in 256 glitch. Basically, there's a 1 in 256 chance that a move will miss, even if it has 100% accuracy. I believe it does not apply to moves like Swift that have like 100% accuracy, or like there's not even like an accuracy check. It hits every time. Like Aerial Ace isn't in this game. Here's the fissure animation that I haven't said yet. It basically plays the fissure animation and does act like it, so it will deal the full like Pokemon's HP. It's like a one-hit KO move, which is pretty handy if you don't crash, because you can basically take out any Pokemon in one hit, to my knowledge, which is something I might investigate later. So to finish the thought I was going on there is that like Aerial Ace isn't in this game, but basically any move that's guaranteed to hit, I believe isn't affected by the 1 in 256 chance. But it's like any move that isn't 100% accuracy or like guaranteed to hit, I should say. Any move that isn't guaranteed to hit will be affected by it. So that even if it's 100% accuracy, so that's something to look out for. And I think that's the reason why Abra couldn't teleport away there. Alright, enough stalling. Hopefully we can get this effect to show up. If not, I'm going to cut it to the point. I might give it another shot here. It doesn't seem to work. Like, if it doesn't work right away, it won't work, I think, during the battle, from my experience. So we'll do like another one here. It seems to work best with Pidgey, so hopefully we can get it to work here. Nope. We're gonna one-shot it. It's funny too, because Fissure's technically a ground type move, but it still hits. It makes me think this move's normal, but maybe not. I haven't been able to fight against a ghost type to test that out. It'd be interesting to try that. Interesting. So it disabled me. What happens? Well, I got the effect anyway. I haven't investigated that either. What happens if you get disabled and try and use the move, but it appears we got the effect going here. Can I... That's a cool looking Kadabra. It's gonna do the TMTrainer effect. I'm gonna speed this up and see how much EXP I get. I'm curious to see. Because, as you can see, you do get like a crap ton. There's no way that should normally have given me that amount. Oh, and then I should also say the sprites, I forgot about that on the overworld, usually get messed up after that happens. So that's something pretty cool about that too. There's another glitch that's really popular that you can actually exploit further with this that I'm not going to go into now, but I will go into later. It has a pretty interesting name, but we're going to not worry about that right now. I think what I'm going to do is just cut to the point to the effect I want to get, since, okay, it took forever to find a Pokemon, and I'm not having much luck right now. So, I'll see you guys there. There we go. So I was able to get it to activate without it falling through completely, so now I'm able to actually catch this Pokemon. And what's interesting is that if you remember, Super Glitch gives us TMTrainer effect as well. And another thing about Super Glitch is it tends to give you Missingnos that are like level 127. And as you might guess, that's what we got here. And what's interesting, I'll even show it into battle, because this is pretty funny. So you see how it's burned, and you know how like that effect, it's pretty common, everyone should know about it if you've experienced Super Glitch, is that after performing that effect, the TMTrainer effect, Pokemon will get burned, and it'll say like they're frozen solid, and they get hurt by the burn. And what's so interesting here is that since we caught that Missingno with that effect, we're frozen solid, and then we're hurt by the burn. So then we have to experience it. Thankfully, it doesn't affect us for very long. And I could even give this Missingno a full restore, actually. And since we're here, might as well do it. I am going to speed this up, though. There we go. It takes a lot longer since I'm recording. We had that problem in the J-Grid video, part 15. So as you can see here, I now have normal HP, even though it's super high, which is awesome. And I'm able to attack. Now, it's no longer burned, which is awesome. But what's unfortunate is that Missingno will go back to level 1, because that's what the yellow Missingno will do. So I recommend not using Missingno, like honestly. And it just occurred to me that technically, when you think about it, you know how 256, when you divide that, you get 128. When you encounter Missingno, it multiplies your item by 128, or adds 128. and it made us level 127. So I wonder if there's a correlation with that. I'm still trying to figure that out. What I'm going to do here, actually, this should still work, I hope. I'm going to cut to the next thing I want to show. I need to make sure my sprites are inverted, though. That's important for this next part. Viewing Missingno stats should do that, just to show you. I don't know why the encounter rate's been so low. It's taking forever to get encounters. Oh, here we go. Maybe it'll work right away. If it doesn't work here, I'll cut to the part that I want to get to. The trick I've been using is what I did with Super Glitch, where you can kind of like try and select, and it seems to kind of expedite the process a little bit sometimes. Or I'll just make it crash. Either way. So I'll see you guys when I get that effect. Work with me here. There we go. So as you can see now, we have a blue Pidgey, which is really interesting. You can see there we have like trainer, dot dot dot, it's like TMTrainer effect. And I will say, Pidgey looks really cool with that color. I love it. So if we catch this Pidgey, it becomes a Horsea. Now I can't tell you why. So in the basics of this glitch, you basically will get Missingno or Horsea when you like perform this, which is really handy because it's actually one of the few ways you can get a Pokemon over level 100 in this game. It's asleep. I don't remember. I didn't experiment too much with this Horsea. Like I healed it right away. I'm curious to see if it's actually asleep. Okay, yeah, because you know how sometimes they'll say like, oh, it's asleep, but not really. I didn't mean to throw a Master Ball. Whoops. Oh, it works out because I think it might be easier to heal out here. I'm gonna heal and then show you something cool that will happen. Sort of cool. I think it's kind of cool. If it works with me here. There we go. So you can see here, I can actually level up some more. And it'll keep going up. Oh, it's going to evolve too, of course, because, you know. Which is really nice, because then I can actually get a Seadra over level 100 as well. You can see there, special 255, that's pretty fitting. But you can see there, it'll keep going up too. Because once you get over level 100, you can kind of just keep leveling up. The issue is, though, if you go into a battle and it gains any experience, the game will realize and send it back down to level 100, which isn't very helpful at all, honestly. But what's interesting is I can't do it now because I don't have enough rare candies, but if I go all the way up to 255, which is the absolute max level in this game, it will loop back around to 0, basically. Or is it 1? I don't remember. Once it gets to 256, I think it will go to 0, and then you go to 1. I'm not positive on that, and I will check on that. Sorry that I don't know at this moment. I can't seem to remember. I'm pretty sure it's 0. It would make sense, because that's what 256 is. But as you can see here, we're going to go back down to level 100, which is kind of lame. And what sucks, too, is that we're now stuck there, which is really silly. Because as you can see, it no longer lets me go up. Which is really sad, because it was just over level 100, so that's pretty silly. That's about all I have for this glitch. We will see it again in the future. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll see you next time.